Hello, friends. Welcome to Reiki Transformation. My name is Sharon. Namaste. My spirit honors yours. I have considered very deeply what I am going to say today. Up until now, I have tried to remain neutral in what I present on this channel. But as I see America being aligned with dictators and international bad actors and ideas, just for today, I will not remain neutral in what I have to say. However, I believe Reiki to be a pure energy, and I would never allow any personal issues to taint its purity as it passes through me. I always transmit my Reiki healing energy when I am in a completely neutral and peaceful state. I never record these videos without being in a positive frame of mind. As my guides, whose words I will present here, along with a peaceful guided meditation, have taken a more detached view towards our problems of today than I am able to do. With that said, it is my belief that America is causing the death of potentially thousands, if not millions of people who are being starved by the cut off of funding to U.S. aid programs around the world. Deathly sick people are being cut off from life-saving treatments and medications. Social programs that help American families to pay for food and obtain medical care are being cut to shreds. We have cut off help to one of our staunchest allies who is presently fighting against a brutal dictatorship to save its country's freedom. The American president is talking about annexing sovereign nations and enacting ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people. He is bullying our allies and will allow our enemies to take advantage of us because he mistakenly sees them as friends. Simply put, this is not right. This is not moral. There can be absolutely no justification for our country to be behaving in this way. If you are a religious or spiritual person, there is no possible way that these actions can be justified. If you're still listening, I would now like to present you with some information my guides imparted to me recently, which will be followed by a guided meditation that will help us stay in a loving, compassionate state of mind in these troubled times. It is my belief that we can be both compassionate and unafraid to call out evil at the same time. Calling out evil is not a matter of opinion. It is speaking moral truth, and I believe we should never be afraid to express ourselves by speaking truth with a loving heart. Over the years, my guides have shared their wisdom with me, and I have learned to adjust my thinking to be more in sync with what they tell me. Their wisdom and patience have served me well. In this instance, I appreciate their views that reflect what I call the light of all eternity. But we are living in the present, and I respectfully disagree on how important that present really is. To begin, I would like to share some of what they told me in answer to my question, how can I reconcile my fears for this country with my spiritual beliefs? They said, fears are temporary manifestations of misunderstanding. Spirituality is a blueprint for forever. It is all-encompassing. Fear can be a component because you are human and aware of the events of your current days. But current days recede, and spiritual truths are everlasting. They do not change. They reveal themselves as you grow in wisdom and understanding. Human fears are natural because you are not aware of what comes next on the continuum of existence. In stillness comes wisdom. In silence comes true understanding. Life continues on in different forms long after the physical body disintegrates into dirt. Pull apart the fears and release their seeds to the wind. They will be transmuted and regenerated into a new energy form of love. Resurrection is not a physical occurrence. It is of the spirit. It takes longer for some than others, but eventually it will be attained by all in the great ocean of time. Your spiritual life is your real life. All else is just illusion. Step through the looking glass of time and claim your birthright of immortality. Assist others to feel the light whenever possible. But first, put on your own new vision glasses and gaze out through new eyes. Your world will look very different from a new perspective. You will be guided to new avenues, new beings who will impart wisdom. Messages of the all that is come in many forms. Pay attention to what shows up. Just remember that the loving universe always exists, and there are many ways to access it, to feel its presence surround you. Now, in the spirit of compassion and love that I always feel beneath the surface of whatever dilemmas I am experiencing, and that supports me in everything I do, I would like to share with you a brief guided meditation. I will offer distance Reiki along with this, and if you wish to accept these energies, please be assured that I would never allow any personal issues to taint its purity in any way. With that in mind, let us take a moment to allow the smoke created from the burning of the sacred sandalwood incense on my altar to cleanse all the energy around and between us. In many Eastern religions, sandalwood represents purity, calm, and spiritual connection. Now that our space is purified, please take a moment to settle in and get comfortable. Close your eyes. Feel the weight of my hands as I place them on your shoulders. And feel the loving light of Reiki as it enters your body. Let this light create a haven in your energy field where you can go whenever you are troubled for any reason. Let us begin by taking a few deep breaths. Breathe in the loving light of Reiki. Breathe out any present distress. In light. Out distress. In light. Out distress. In light. Out distress. Picture yourself sitting in a comfortable chair in the middle of a peaceful sunlit garden. There is newly mown grass beneath your feet, and beautiful flowering plants are all around you. The air is scented with the fragrance of lilacs and honeysuckle. The green that surrounds you is the healing color that represents the heart chakra. Green is a calm and peaceful color, and you can breathe it in and feel it enter your body through your throat, down into your lungs, and out into the rest of your energy field. Green is soothing to your spirit. Green is healing for your heart. Green is the color of new life, new beginnings, new spiritual understanding. Just take a moment to breathe in the essence of the green that surrounds you. Feel the sun as its energies promote growth in all living things. You are safe from any harmful rays because of the canopy of sheltering green leaves over your head. Birds are darting to and fro and calling to each other in joyous songs of springtime. Regeneration and rebirth are taking place, and the birds' songs are the heralds of this transformation from winter to spring. Although it is early in the season, you will notice a few butterflies darting about, enjoying the first nectar of the season. The sky is a beautiful azure blue, and there are puffy white clouds gently crossing in front of your vision. This is a scene of tranquility and peacefulness. Somewhere off in the distance, you can hear the flow of water. Perhaps there is a fountain in your garden, or it is by a stream or a river. The flow of water is always a calming presence. Listen for a moment and let the water flow synchronize with your circulation and your energy field. As you sit quietly contemplating, take the time to listen for any messages that might be waiting for you in the silence. Often we don't receive what is out there for us because we don't spend the time sitting quietly in peaceful contemplation. Take a few moments now to listen and see if there are any words floating by on the breeze that are meant for you. Sometimes there are no words. There is just a feeling of happiness, or lightness, or simplicity. Sometimes you may be given a cosmic nudge to just pay attention or step out of your comfort zone by trying something different. The breeze may tell us that life does not need to be complicated. It can be simple. By sitting quietly in nature, we can indeed be the change we wish to see in the world. We can channel this healing energy through us and send it out into the world. This ability will stay with us long after this experience today. Sometimes all it takes to make a change in someone else's day is a smile, or a gentle word, or eye contact with another human being or an animal. Making changes in the world does not have to be difficult or challenging. The energy from our loving hearts can fill the world with beauty and love and compassion for all things. Take time as often as you can to sit quietly in nature when possible, but also inside if necessary, just observing your outdoor surroundings through a window. Take in the love that the universe sends to us to rejuvenate our spirit and cleanse our bodies of sadness and fear and negative feelings. We are meant as humans to live joyously in harmony with all things in the universe that have been created for our companionship. Look around you and find a flower or other object that can serve as a spiritual talisman for you in the days to come. The camellias are blooming in my garden, so I am going to take the glorious red camellia as a talisman to remind me, when I get caught up in the energies that are not serving me, to stop, to reconnect with my soul, to look around me in appreciation for the life I live, and to listen for the guidance that is always there to help me understand the world just a little better. Take all the time you need in your beautiful garden. When you're finished, open your eyes, stand up, and walk back into your life with a renewed feeling of love and compassion. Namaste.